In this video, these are major 9 chords, and major 9 chords are, it consists of the 1, the 3, the 5, the 7, and the 9, and so they are extended. They are extended major 7 chords. So you know how we had sophisticated triads were 7s and major 7s and 6s. Well, these are sophisticated major 7 chords, or major 6 chords, or any of the tier that was above the basic the triad. So think of these as an extended major 7 chord. They contain a 9. A chord gets its name or derives its name from the space between the tonic and the furthest note out. In this case, the furthest note out is a 9. A 9 being a high 2. A 2 on the next octave. We're going to work in the first 5 frets of the guitar to illustrate each one of these chord forms. We're going to do the major 9s, A through G, starting with A, major 9. This form, most of the forms we're going to be working with are movable. With this form, we're going to have our middle here on the 5th fret. We're going to have this here, our index on the 4th string on the 4th fret. We're going to have our ring finger on the 2nd string on the 5th fret, and our pinky finger is going to be out front. Now this kind of looks like a 6 chord. Well, what we're going to do, per the diagram, is we're just going to flatten this back here. Okay? The first thing we're going to do is flatten this back here, and then we're going to move the pinky finger over one string. Okay? And this is going to be our major 9 chord. So per the diagram, this is the correct way to play a major 9. And it's a little crammed up in here, but if you look at the diagram, this is really what it's supposed to look like from a physical level. So this is that's your 1, okay? And then you've got all the other degrees numbered on the diagram, the inset. So here it is, major 9, A major 9. Let's try that again. There we go. A major 9. So some of these chords are going to be really tough for you to do because they, require you to put your hand in weird, compromising positions and, not be very comfortable. But actually, this is going to turn you into a better player, both on a sonic level, as far as recognizing what notes sound good with what other notes and so on. It's pushing the limits to what you hear as acceptable, in other words. So a lot of these chords are going to sound kind of weird at first, but you kind of warm up to them, just like some people. You sort of, you meet them and it's just like, there's something wrong with you, and then eventually it just comes back, and you can relate to them. So this is the A major 9. Why don't we do that one more time? Try that again one more time. So really, really mellow chord. Nice and big, rounded. There's no restrictions on this chord. You want to hit all the strings. Just go through the strings and make sure each one's coming out. And you should be good to go. And there are, of course, inversions or different ways to play these chords without the 1 always being on the bottom. But that's what the guts of this video series is really about, is knowing what string the 1 is on. And in that chord, it was on the E string. So it's an E-based form. See you in the next chord. This next chord is called B major 9, and it's down on the 3rd fret, actually around the 3rd fret, down and around the 3rd fret. What we're going to do is we're going to do an A-based major 9 chord. So your index finger is going to be on the 5th string on the 2nd fret, and per the diagram you're going to arrange them as follows. So this one's here, and this one's right over here on the 4th string on the 4th fret. And this is an A-based chord, or a form 1 chord. Now when this is the 1, this is the 5 over here. So it's okay to just go ahead and push them all down here because it's all coming from the same place. When you get a little more picky and a little more discerning, you can say, well, I don't really want the 5 at the bottom. Let's just mute that out or leave it out. That's fine. That's a major 9 in the A form 1. See you in the next chord. The next chord is a C major 9, and you guessed it, we're going to use the same formation we used to play the B major 9. We're just going to move it up 1, just like the piano, B and C. C comes right after B. Okay, fine. There you go. So there's C major 9 right here. So if you remember, the B major 9 was right here. C major 9 is just 1 fret up from it on the 3rd fret. And remember, if you want to, you can go ahead and hold this down too. And what note would this bottom note be, by the way? Just a little pop quiz. 5th, so this is going to be G. So, once again, you're being taught only by the best. So C major 9, 5 on the bottom, that's G. I knew that. I just acted like I didn't to fool you into believing something that I haven't really thought about yet, and I'm going to try and figure out before I see you the next time, so I don't look really stupid. I'll see you in the next chord. This next chord is D major 9, and I'm not going to let you get away with doing it in the A position like we did with the C. You know, down here, we just got done doing this thing, you know, with the E on the bottom. I mean,